Have you ever been dreaming of having a luxury car in your garage? Or wanted to be a billionaire to buy those expensive and finest cars in the world? Well, what's the sense of buying an expensive car if it's not as elegant as the Rolls-Royce Phantom and Mercedes Maybach? Having those luxurious cars doesn't just give you a ride style, it also gives you an inner satisfaction, and by owning one of them, you enter the world of the sports car enthusiasts with no way out. There are lots of top-notch models and innovations of some known finest cars. But today, we will be looking at the top 10 most luxurious cars in the world you've never even seen before. First on our list at number 10, Rolls-Royce Phantom. If you want the world's finest and most luxurious car, Rolls-Royce Phantom is the best one for you. Due to its signature, Rolls-Royce design language, and the spirit of ecstasy mounted on the front center, the Phantom is stunningly recognizable as a center of attraction. These luxurious designs continue both the interior and exterior of the car, though it portrays an essence of classic luxury which sets it apart from other vehicles of its class. A car as unique as the Phantom obviously offers plenty of premium options one ever dreamed of, such as a starlight headliner, completely bespoke interior, electrically operated doors, and 130 kilograms worth of soundproofing material installed throughout the whole vehicle. As serene as a cabin, it has a 6.75-liter V12 engine that can generate 570 horsepower in quite a settled manner, which is good enough to overtake anyone. Not only that, it is also comfortable for a long ride and doesn't get a sudden jerk. Overall, this amazing Phantom is the most luxurious a sedan can get. Next at number 9, Mercedes Maybach S-Class. If you prefer the most sophisticated luxury car, don't just settle in the normal S-Class. Choose the Maybach Edition S-Class. It aims to resolve all your concerns. Everything starting from the front grille to the rear bumper has been reworked, which make it as a sophisticated one on our list and provide with an utterly luxurious makeover. The Maybach version boasts a visibly upgraded wheelbase that's even 18 centimeters longer than the standard long wheelbase version of the S-Class. Maybach offers a car in a dual-tone paint scheme. The job takes more than a week to complete. Nappa leather adds to the finest quality of the interior, as well as the refrigerator, a total of 4 screens, and massaging seats. As heavier as it gets, this car needs all the power it can use. Therefore, it is fitted with a twin turbocharged V12 engine that puts out over 620 horsepower. If you think that was all this car can offer, well, Maybach S-Class is also fitted with next-generation autonomous driving aids that enable it to drive and park autonomously under certain conditions. At number 8, Bentley Flying Spur. The Bentley Flying Spur is the true pinnacle of British luxury and wheels. The top-end saloon is capable of pushing you back in the seat with its unbelievably fast acceleration. This acceleration is from the power of the Bentley's exclusive 6-liter W12 mill that delivers 635 horsepower and 900 pound-feet of torque. This power helps the 2.4-ton beast clock turn 0 to 60 degrees in just crazy 3.7 seconds. Not just that, it can also achieve a top speed of 207 miles per hour despite its 5.8-meter length and 2.4-ton weight. The Flying Spur is surprisingly good around the corners thanks to the adaptive suspension and sporty dynamics. This astonishing Flying Spur isn't all about speed and agility. It also offers you with all the comfort you need by the help of all-around leather interior combined with a spacious leg and headroom air suspension that brings out its supremely comfortable character. Overall, the new Flying Spur remains true to its vision of delivering a luxurious experience combined with all the thrill and comfort you wish for. Number 7. Rolls-Royce Cullinan, another legacy of Rolls-Royce that sets the bar for other high-end SUVs. Just like any other, the Cullinan, whether for comfort, serenity, or overall ambience, both the interior and exterior follow the modern design language of Rolls-Royce. But it's the sheer grandeur of the Cullinan that sets it apart from its siblings and its rivals. The use of high-quality materials and handcrafted details on the interior and the exterior further add to the luxury of the Cullinan that makes it carve out a unique space for itself in a world full of finest SUVs. Although the Cullinan is fitted with an endless list of features, some noteworthy features include a star headliner, custom dashboard inlays, and a set of 2 retractable picnic seats in the trunk, which may not be as comfy as the main seats, but they do add a touch of sophistication, available in 2 trim levels. The Cullinan has a base price of almost $350,000 that can be stretched endlessly by opting for a wide variety of custom modifications offered by Rolls-Royce. Next at number 6, Mercedes Maybach GLS. Another addition of Maybach on our list is a beefed-up version of the Mercedes GLS, which is itself a very luxurious full-size SUV, which makes the Maybach GLS more luxurious in design. In fact, the luxury division's first ever SUV in the Maybach has pretty much nailed it in its first attempt. It indeed exhibits the craftsmanship that has gone into the manufacturing of the ultra-luxurious German SUV, since it uses heavy chrome bits and pieces on the exterior bolsters, which makes an assertive character, as well as its optional 2-tone paint scheme. The leather-draped interior is even more luxurious than the exterior. The feel and the ambience of the cabin is further elevated by the use of ambient lighting and ultra-plush seats at the front and rear. If you want the true executive experience with acres of legroom and the first-class treatment you deserve, you should try the rear seats, which also feature power-adjustable recliner seats and subtle fragrance diffuser that engages your sense of smell. While dual 12.3-inch infotainment displays, powered by Mercedes-Benz's latest Maybach software interface, it provides a crystal-clear visual experience backed up by a world-class Burmester audio system with an incredible 27 speakers while enjoying the ride. Number 5. Bentley Moulson. For those who want a modern Bentley that also has a touch of its previous generations, well, Bentley Moulson is the best for you. The 2020 Bentley Moulson remains true to its heritage. The roof of the car has been made using the traditional coach building technique, and the rest of the exterior is also identifiable due to its stark resemblance with the brand's traditional design language. Indeed, a legacy for its brand. The interior is also as high-end as it gets. An unusual thing is that you also find an analog clock and instrument cluster that are a reminder of the past. Powering this 2.6-ton massive creature is a 6.75-liter V8 engine that produces in excess of 505 horsepower and 100 pound-feet of torque, depending on the variant. The good thing about that is that it provides all of its punch in the low range, which means you don't need to rev it up to 7,000 RPMs. Sadly for those Bentley admirers, it will soon end the production of this stunning creature indefinitely. However, still it remains the legacy of Bentley cars. Top number 4, Range Rover SV Autobiography Dynamic. The top contender in our list when it comes to luxury is the 2021 Range Rover SV Autobiography. Once and for all, this new model effortlessly blends peerless craftsmanship with the most innovative technology, producing a vehicle that makes every journey a study in luxurious travel and lifestyle. It features an adaptive air suspension, top-of-the-line safety systems, as well as nifty little touches that combine to make your stay in the SV Autobiography as effortless as possible while enjoying the ride. One thing you'll immediately notice on your tour of the SV Autobiography is the seamless manner in which technology works with more traditional car crafting staples. For example, the 4-zone climate control blends effortlessly into the design of the cabin, and the 10.2-inch touchscreen infotainment system complete with a DAB tuner, Bluetooth, USB, connectivity, and a TV tuner which preserve the classic feel of the interior. While providing the very best of cutting-edge technology, you can only experience inside this innovative Range Rover. At number 3, BMW 7 Series. This stylish car has always been known as a performance machine. However, the new 7 Series also adds in all the luxury one does not expect from a BMW. Both the exterior and the interior styling have been revised, and the famous kidney grille is now longer and wider than you would ever seen in a 7 Series. Not just that, the rear end is also a bit more beefed up, and all the lights on the front and rear are sleeker yet more pronounced. As with any other car of its segment, you'll also find plenty of chrome used in the main exterior body parts. The interior, just like the taste of the exterior, is a contemporary version of BMW's traditional design language. The use of high-quality materials, together with high-tech features, adds up to its overall character, such as digital driver's display, ambient lighting, and heated and ventilated comfort seats that provide a posh experience to all the occupants. The new 7 Series can be availed in several engine configurations, and its price starts from around $87,000 and further increases as it is optimized. Number 2. Lamborghini Urus. Without a doubt, the sportiest SUV you can ever get your hands on is a Lamborghini Urus. Despite being a pure performance-oriented SUV, Lamborghini has made considerable effort to make it as comfortable for you as it can get. Not only the Urus gets full marks in performance, but it also has that distinctive Lamborghini look on the exterior that instantly makes it recognizable from other luxury cars. The interior is just as polarizing as the exterior, but every inch oozes out pure performance and a sense of exclusivity. The most important part of the Urus is its 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that thrashes 650 horsepower to all 4 wheels, giving you the maximum control and precise handling characteristics you can get from a vehicle of this size. The screaming engine helps the Urus reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, with the top speed limited to almost 190 miles per hour. Not surprising that the base price of this best-selling Lambo is set at nearly $220,000, which is justifiable considering its fast performance and chiseled styling that fits each other. Finally, at the top of our list, number 1, Audi RSQ8. This may not be a sports car you expected, but it is the most well-equipped RS-spec Audi you can get your hands on. Surprisingly, it's the same as a Lamborghini Urus under the skin, which is why it makes sense to rank it just near Urus. However, the cosmetic changes on the RSQ8 make it more aggressive than the Q8. The handling and performance characteristics have also been improved quite significantly. The sporty theme continues towards the interior that's lined with contrasting stitching and driver-oriented controls. Although the RSQ8 is pretty much aggressive as it is, you can get an even more aggressive carbon black edition that features additional use of carbon fiber. Despite having the same sole as a Urus, the RSQ8 somehow manages to be a bit comfier and more luxurious than its cousin. The starting price is just around $115,000, which is considerably less pricey than the Urus. It would probably be hard to choose between the two. However, if you are given a chance to choose from those luxurious cars, what would you choose? And what would you feel owning one of them? I bet some of you would choose a comfortable one and the coolest one to ride with. But for others, expensive or not, the style that fits their personality is the best choice. That was the top 10 most luxurious cars in the world. If you were given a chance, what luxurious cars would you add to the list? Let us know in the comment below, and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more LuxLife, hit that subscribe button. Cheers!